Hello, I'm William Gallagher. This is the 58 Keys Writing Workshop set of videos. I'm a writer, you're a writer. We talk about writing things, although we start with me rabbiting on about what I happen to think or how I happen to write something. And then you, please, disagree with me in the comments and we have a chat. Okay, has to be that way. This time, do look back. Now, you saw my eye there. I was thinking previously on the 58 Keys Writing Workshop. There's a video called Don't Look Back, and link in the description below, of course. And in it, I was strident and probably went on a bit about how, as you're writing away, don't stop to go back to yesterday's work too much. Don't try to change chapter one. Get to the finishing line. Okay, I could have just said that too. That would have been the whole video. This time, it's the opposite. Do look back. Now, I'm assuming you've finished the piece. Okay, I'm not you disagree with me, I'm not disagreeing with me. You finished the piece, and now, whether you think it's awful or you think it is the greatest piece of writing in human history, try to put it away and not look at it quite yet. This is a roller coaster thing, isn't it? Don't look at it, do look at it. Will you make up your mind, William? Thing is, I'm very conscious of the fact that when you're commissioned and you're on deadline, sometimes you don't have any option. You have to deliver it, and usually you have to deliver it the moment you finished it. Okay, but if you have any option at all, put the writing away. The whole thing of putting it in a drawer. I haven't printed out writing in 15 years, but if you do, put it in a drawer or whatever you need. Put it beyond use for a bit. A couple of days would be all right. A few weeks would be good. Whatever time it's conceivable to do, for it is reasonable to do, is possible to do. And then you get it back out, and then you do look back, you read it all. I think the odds are that something you thought was awful isn't great, but it's probably better than you thought, or you would at least be in a better position to see how to fix it. Obviously not guaranteed, but that kind of is the way it happens to be. And so, you get on with fixing it. That's great. If you thought this piece was the greatest piece of writing in the human history, or whatever it was, the odds are, well, it could be. It's not going to be. It could be. Even if you still come away thinking it's brilliant, though, you are going to see how to make it better, how to make it closer to the greatest thing ever written thing. You have a clarity and a distance. There comes a point when you're writing it, you're so into the writing that often I don't think you see the words anymore. You see what they were supposed to be. You have all this stuff in your head and you don't recognize what is or isn't on the page yet. And yet, a little bit of a gap, you look at it and you have the freedom and the mental space to go, what the hell was that about? And then you fix it. Okay, so that would be it. Do that then. There is an argument that you could look back for other reasons. You could look back much further. Look back at writing you did 5, 10, 15 years ago if you've been writing that long. When I've done that, I found it actually quite upsetting on the one hand because it was all so bad, and then on the other, that's exactly how I still write today. I recognise my own thinking, my own idiolect. Idiolect's when you're speaking. I don't know what the term is when it's your writing, but I recognised things. And I also, one of them was really old. Look at it and I thought, I know where that idea came from. I can sense what sparked it. And that particular line, there was a point I was reading through and I was thinking, oh, if I was any good, the next line would be, and it was exactly that. So that was quite nice for it. Okay. Yeah, and you see me hesitating. In that previous one, the Don't Look Back video, I mentioned, and I hesitated there, about the fact that I'm 70,000 words into a novel as this is recorded. I put it away 10 years ago, slightly more than 10 years ago now, and I put it away for bad reasons, funny reasons as well. I had an awful day. I had a staggeringly funny but damaging writing group. I think I showed them 10,000. I'd written something like 13,000 words of a novel, and I never looked at it again, except never's a slight strong word. It would be 3 months ago, 2-3 months ago now, I came across it, read the 13,000 words, and really unusually for me, I so enjoyed it, and I wanted to know what happened next, and how else am I going to find out but to write it. I've been writing it away steadily, so no more than 3 months. I've kind of been living in this novel, this world, and I've taken it from 13,580 something to, I think it's 70,039 words at the moment. I'm on the end run. I think I've got 20,000 words to go, it feels like. That was a bad reason to put it away, but it was a good thing that I looked back, isn't it? So from time to time, look back at your older stuff, and then with your current material, I more than recommend, I urge you to try to put it away for just a little while, when that's even possible. Okay. Now, I always say this has to be a conversation in the chats, and you need to disagree with me, because, well, what's the point otherwise? But I'm not sure where you would go with this one. If you have stories about reclaiming older work, that sounded like, if you've been injured or if you've been affected by the topics in this discussion, but if you've had a story like that where you found something and you were pleased with it, and you can, I'd love to hear that. If you have more structured advice than I've got about how long you can put things away for, or how can you cope when you're on a deadline and you've got to do it? Is it possible to project manage it, build in a revision time for it? I don't know, but because I don't know, I want to know. Tell me in the comments if you have any thoughts, please. Writer to writer, having a chat and putting off the writing a bit. But in the meantime, that's it for this edition of the 58 Keys Writing Workshop set of videos. Thank you very much for watching. Now, take care of yourself, eh? Write more. Don't look back at it, or do look back at it. I can get myself mixed up here. Do everything you need, but write more. And I'll see you soon.